Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hamzah bin Hasnan. This is the presentation report for the welding technology. The project that we make is drain cover. This is my group, which is Nulaila Siratul Muntaha binti Bakar, Mr. Martin, Nur Samiza binti Hassan, and myself, Muhammad Hamzah bin Hasnan, and next Muhammad Abdullah Muhammad Ahwas bin Rizal Fiz, and the last one ID Imran bin Muhammad Asri. The mini project that we get is the drain cover. For introduction, the drain cover usually was made up from steel and reinforced concrete with very simple design. Drain cover are fabricated according to its design and characteristic. Some are fabricated by using welding method, while other method used such as casting and injection molding. Basically, welding method such as GMAO is used to fabricate simple design of the drain cover with cheap cost production, as this method is very simple and does not require high advanced equipment. And that's all for the introduction.
Okay, for objective, to understand the basic procedure and rules in welding progress. Number 2, to fabricate the drain cover. Okay, for methodology, this part will describe closely the method of designing the drain cover and how the drain cover work. This mini project involves the software and hardware design.
For the project flow, the first one is measuring and marking, the second one is cutting, the third one is fabricating, the fourth one is grinding, and the last one is painting. For the software process, to analyze this mini project, software development was implemented. AutoCAD is used to sketch the drain cover. The figure below shows the final view of the drain part to result in the overall design of this mini project.
Welded joint may be develop various discontinuities. Welding discontinuities also can be caused by an inadequate or careless application of proper welding or by poor operator training. The major discontinuities that affect weld quality are porosity, slight inclusions, high amperage and low amperage. Porosity in welds may be caused by gases released during melting of the weld or area but trapped during solidification. To overcome this, make sure the gas flow rate is not too high.
Next, slag inclusions are compounds such as oxide and fluxus materials that trap in the weld zone. To prevent this, use welding techniques to produce smooth weld beads and adequate inter-run fusion to avoid forming pockets to trap the slag. Last but not least, high amperage and low amperage. Wire speed controls amperage as well as the amount of weld penetration. A speed that is too high can lead to burn through. In conclusion, we can understand the basic procedure and rules in welding progress. Other than that, we also know how to fabricate the drain cover. We have gained experience and knowledge to weld by using gas metal arc welding method for this mini project. We will remain cautious in safety during the completion process of the drain cover.
Drain cover completion process include measuring and marking. Tools that we use are chalk and measuring tape. The first process that we need to be done is to mark and measurements of the length and width of the iron required. Through this process, the required length is 700 mm and the width is 440 mm. Then, mark the size to be cut using a measuring tape to measure as well as chalk for marking process. Alright, for the next step is cutting. The mark iron item must to cut according to the given measurements using a cut-off saw machine once the marking and measuring operation is complete. And we also use the cut-off machine with care and caution, and we also wear goggles as a precaution. And then we cut 2 pieces of iron with a length of 700 mm and 2 pieces with a length of 440 mm. The tools that we use is cut-off saw machine. Alright, for the next step is fabricating. The tools that we use is G-mount, hammer, and welding clamp. The fabricating process should be implemented using G-mount primarily. In this process, the iron parts must be connected. Then use a low base current to maintain the arch, and a high peak current to melt the electrode wire and detach the droplet. Fabricate the outer iron parts to form a rectangle first using a G-mount, and then take a flat iron and cut it into seven sections equal to the length of the rectangular iron frame before moving on to the next step. And make sure the material to be welded, flanked by welding clamp to run the arch, and weld the piece together without worrying about the movement in the sheets. The clamps enable us to weld piece together in a tight alignment. Alright, now we move to the next step. It is grinding. Tools that we use in this step is grinder machine. After the fabricating process is complete, the grinding procedure must be carried out. Grinding the sharp corners of the product into a curved shape is a safety measure for the user. And the last one is painting. The tools that we use are paintbrush and black paint. Alright, the finished product should be painted using a paintbrush, and black paint is a final step. This procedure also provides as a finishing touch to the finished product.